What's good, everybody? My name is Gentleman Jugg.
And I'm Gentleman Son.
And welcome back to another Jugg and Son doing WWE. How you doing this week, boy?
I'm alright.
Don't ever say Gentleman Son again. I don't want to hear that nonsense ever again. Your name is And Son. Own it.
I was saving that one for weeks.
For weeks?
Yeah, I forgot to say it at the start every time. I was like, I'm gonna use this and see what he does.
Yeah, well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna knock you upside the head if you do that again. That threw me off. Make sure to like, subscribe, do all the things all the other YouTubers tell you to do. Son, I need you to take me to Raw.
So it starts off with, the Wyatt Six. The Wyatt Six? Six?
I don't care.
The Wyatts are here. The Dallas family, they're here, and they're...
The Dallas family. That's exactly right. That is correct. The Dallas family.
Dallas Six.
Yeah, whatever you want to call them.
So they're here, and they're all fighting except for Uncle Howdy. They're fighting they're in a street fight. It's different because it's different from No Holds Barred, and
this
unsanctioned.
Is not grabbing me. Okay. The more you keep talking about it, the more I'm like, this is not grabbing me.
So they beat American Made, which is a shocker, I guess.
Yeah, whatever. I don't care. Move on. I don't care. This story to me was great, and it just completely fell off a cliff for me.
For me, it was already off the cliff.
It was never great for you.
There was never a cliff.
There was nothing to fall off of?
No. I just feel bad for Chad, I keep saying Chad deserves better.
He's gonna get better. Just be patient. He'll get better.
He better not come back next and be like, I want another match with Uncle Howdy in like a steel cage, and then he gets killed again.
It'd probably be just him and Uncle Howdy.
Yeah.
If anything, that's probably gonna be what it is.
So I guess Uncle Howdy he can't fight anyone else besides Chad?
I mean, the feud's not over yet. Is it over? I don't know. It might not be over.
It feels over. I mean, you're just going to kill him every time. It's like, how does this not get 50-50 booking, but CM Punk and Drew does?
Speaking of CM Punk and Drew.
They're not here. The best story on this show.
I mean, look, the same thing happened with The Rock and Cody and Roman and stuff, so I get it, but that doesn't make me happy.
No, it's like... That means 3 hours of no Drew. Like, Drew carries Raw for me.
He's probably doing a movie premiere, so I guess I'll let you slide, Drew.
Yeah. So then we had the Judgment Day take down the Terror Twins.
Yeah, the two twins who are 20 years apart in age, and one is Hispanic and the other one is from England. They're twins.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay.
I mean, there's nothing new. This story is the same thing every week. It's just the twins come out, and then, the not twins come out, and then they get beat up by the new Judgment Day.
I feel like this is just a house show that managed to get mainstream attention. Because they keep doing the same thing every week, which is what you probably would do in a house show, right?
Yeah.
You do the same thing every week.
But like that shouldn't be. This is the main roster, though. We gotta change it, Father H. I watch NXT, and Higginbottom's doing something different every week.
That's what it seems like.
And he's got more stuff going on. And I'm like, I watch this, and I'm like, okay. So the same thing from the last couple weeks.
What else you got, boy?
We got the most important part of the show, that the women's tag team match.
No, we don't. No. Get out of here. I want to talk about Gunther and Bret the Hitman Hart.
So Bret Hart came back on Raw. We got our. It's not Legends Night, but we did get a legend back.
Hey, look, I was happy to see this man. I got a video to show you later on, which has Bret Hart in 2010 wrestling in WWE, like when he came back.
Oh yeah, when he.
But no, I'm talking like a full-on match.
Oh, not that WrestleMania.
Yeah, not that nonsense. Like a full match. He's taking bumps. He's doing all kinds of stuff. If I find it, I'm gonna put it in the video.
I think my favorite part about this is that Gunther says, you're my second favorite because my favorite is Goldberg.
Look,
I like that.
Gunther, you continue to amaze me every single time you run your mouth, and it's fantastic.
Look, when Drew's not here, Gunther has to carry. That's what it is to me.
I mean, Gunther has to carry, and Drew's here. That's what it should be, right?
Yeah, but all we have is just Gunther carrying this week. I mean, and I know they're trying to make it be like, well, Sammy beat him for the IC title, so Sammy could be world champion, but it's not going to happen.
I don't think Sammy's winning against Gunther. I don't think that's going down. It's like, you can go ahead and just skip that match. I mean, we'll watch it because it's probably going to be good, but I don't care.
Oh, I guess Drew was here.
You mean I got to cut all that out, what you just said?
I thought he wasn't there, but he was there.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to come up with it. Isn't it them gonna go against each other at Hell in a Cell now?
That's what Adam Pearce said. I mean, Punk wasn't here, but Drew's here, and I'm like, I'm still rooting for Drew, even though I know CM Punk's gonna win. I want Drew to win.
You know CM Punk's gonna win? I don't think CM Punk's gonna win. I think I think Andrew is going to win.
I want Drew to win. For me, Drew's been the good guy the whole time, and he's still right.
Andrew, you were right, and you need to win, and you need to go on from there.
You win and get your title back.
Get that title, buddy. Take me to Smackdown, son.
So, we start off with Father H, and he says, it's a new era, again. He said it like 20 times since the start of his new era.
Look, the new era is, they've been calling it the Paul Levesque era in WWE, but everybody else, fans, have been calling it the Renaissance era, so... it's WWE getting back to what made it exciting in the first place, with new, but for the most part, it's the Renaissance era. I like that term better than the Paul Levesque era.
Yeah, we got a new SmackDown. The logo looks new, and I mean, I don't like the new song though. I don't even know what's going on.
I don't like the logo. It looks like smack sewn.
I mean, for me, it looks like the side of a Gatorade bottle, but like as an S.
I don't like it. I hate it. Change it. Something else. But I guess they're gonna keep it for a while. This song, I don't care. They've played shitty songs before, so I don't care.
But they started off with the steel cage match against Cody and Solo, and shockingly, Cody beat Solo.
I was shocked.
I thought Solo had this one. It looked pretty close there.
Who came out during this time?
So then, the two guys come out, and then Jacob comes out, and then they jump Cody, and then Jacob climbs to the top, and Solo's like, kill him! And then Roman shows up, and he just closes the cage, and he beats up the two guys, and then Jacob's there, and he's like, come here, get some. But, Jacob's about to do it. They're about to tease it, and then Solo pulls him out, and he's like, no, not this time. And then the two guys beat up Roman, and then Cody saves Roman, and then they just look at each other, and I'm like, okay. And then they look at Solo.
Most of the rest of the show doesn't matter, although I will say that there was a tag team match between Randy Orton and Kevin Owens taking on A-Town Down Under. And Kevin Owens did something that I feel is video worthy.
I mean, that was the funny thing, is that usually when everyone has to get the hot tag, they gotta climb all the way to the other side, but he just rolls out and runs on the other side.
That right there, I'm like, I cannot believe I never thought about that. That is a great idea.
I looked at him like, how come nobody's done that?
No one that I know of has ever done that. That is a fantastic idea. I want to see that more and more. Don't use it so much, but that was a good idea. I liked it.
I was like,
it reminds me of Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens to me is like Deadpool. Like, okay, so he's in a last man standing match, and instead of sitting there trying to freaking make the 10 count, he rolls out of the ring to where he ends up on his feet, and he just is leaning up against the ring.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's a fantastic move.
He's like thinking of things that no one else would like. He's like, I gotta do the logical thing here. Like, it's like I'm a real person, not a wrestler.
It's an amazing move. I felt like it needed to be talked about.
I was like, that's the best part. That was the best part.
Yeah. And then we went back to
Roman.
Bloodline.
So Roman's back, and he's tied his hair back. He's got his man bun back now. So he's getting it all back eventually. First the man bun, then the
man what?
The man bun, then the wise man, and then his bloodline, and then he'll get the title back.
All in that order.
All in that order.
Yeah.
So he's here, and after his long entrance, he's got he finally talks for the first time
since WrestleMania.
Since WrestleMania, and he's like, I don't want anyone to be confused. I'm not different. I haven't changed. Nothing's changed. This is just family business. That's it.
Well, there has something that has changed.
But it's not me. It's not him.
I mean, the title. He was title champion when that happened, so.
He said, something's changed, but it's not me.
And I guess it doesn't matter if he doesn't have the Ulafala. He's still the tribal chief.
And he's like, he told us OTC. He's like, I'm the only tribal chief. I'm the original tribal chief. So I guess it means both.
Look, this is all fine and everything like that. I'm glad to see that he's here. I'm glad to hear him talking.
Yeah. He said, this is my WWE. And then Cody comes out.
As soon as he said that. And the weirdness of it was that there was not really a pop
for Cody.
Cody.
Because like you can't tell me they were asleep because when Roman came out, there was a big pop.
Like, even still, when Roman was champion, he got that pop. But every time.
Cody had the pop before WrestleMania.
And yeah, but now it's like when Roman's here, Cody doesn't have that pop.
Yeah, so he shows up here and he's like, "You're WWE." It was, and then I thought I heard boos in there.
I heard boos too,
and I was like,
which I'm like, look, we spent all the year before, everybody sitting there chanting, "We want Cody," and so on and so forth, and then what ends up happening? Cody wins, and then immediately loses his shine.
It's like this is like the day one. And it's like the second Roman lost the title, he immediately became a face.
That's what it feels like anyways.
Yeah, so I guess there were boos there. And he's like, it hasn't been your company since WrestleMania. And like, there's more boos. I'm like, uh-oh. And then I guess Roman and Cody look like they're about to fight. And then, Solo comes out again with Jacob.
Yeah, and then they get attacked by two guys.
And then they beat up two guys again. And then I guess they signed the contract to have a tag match at Bad Blood. So I'm just wondering, if they're having their tag match at Bad Blood, I mean, is this the main event? Because you're not going to...
Look, I don't care. This match doesn't matter, really. It's telling the story of the bloodline. Cody honestly doesn't need to be in it. Well, honestly...
They're putting him in it because they know if they don't put him in it, we're going to just forget about him, pretty much. Because without this, there's nothing for him to do.
The bloodline all of a sudden makes Cody Rhodes more relevant again. And I don't understand how this can happen. Like, was this man just, like, is he better, like, far better than chasing the title than actually being champion?
Like, he sucks.
Like, is this a Sasha Banks issue?
I mean, for me, it's not even the bloodline that makes him relevant. For me, it's Roman that makes him relevant. Because when it was just sold in the bloodline versus Cody, it's still boring.
Look, I don't know where to go from here with this. I don't hate this. I don't, okay? I don't want it to come across as me hating it. I just don't know if this is the right way it should be going.
For me, it just exposes that Cody needs Roman.
Well, hey, listen, you guys, we appreciate you listening. Like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, do all the things all the other YouTubers tell you to do. Check us out on the X. Check us out on Instagram. Check us out on YouTube, making more video game videos right here. And tune in next time because the next one will be available
when it's ready.